Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigmal here and welcome back to our videos. So we're going to start this by a fight with Silver Banshee, Black Adam and Vixen versus Boss Vixen. The only problem is I most likely will die and regret my choices, but if that doesn't happen, this is going to be a pretty good fight. Okay, not the best start. Bro. Okay, she's not dead. Not yet. I think she's gonna be left on 1 HP though. After the dot damage is over. Okay, we got the infinite power. We're gonna try and keep it here. You can do that by spamming special too. That's the fastest way to add negative effects. And I still lost it. Despite my best efforts, but this man applies 2 negative effects, so we're fine. And now tag Vixen to tank super move. Emulator bugging out bits. Apologize for that. Now we lost it again, we tag this man back in. Would love to have some gears on him for him to have some fast actions, because in situations like this he could be building some combo for Silver Banshee. But yeah, I played this team on my main account, and you can definitely notice the difference between puppet levels. Like on the main account, I was barely losing infinite power with Silver Banshee. I think it only happened once a fight, and it was at the start. Now with a 2 levels lower puppets, that's a bit of a more often occurrence. And we're getting a lot more rarely the triple disable. Also, why is she resisting crits so much? Like, that's kind of cringe. It doesn't say anywhere that she's crit resistant, but a lot of the hits got resisted. It was a bit unfair. Okay, that's Silver Banshee for you. The biggest weakness of Silver Banshee, since we only had league rates, was that the enemy would resist crits a lot. That's still true, and it's a lot more visible with characters like this, because we have very few characters left in the game that do their damage in big chunks with specials. Like King does a lot with basics too, League of Anarchy not even worth talking about, Batwoman the Drowned, and over there you're gonna have a ton of values. Some of them crit, some of them don't, you don't care, but here you have big single values, and if those crit or don't crit makes actually a pretty big impact. But yeah, she's left with a decent amount of health. I was expecting this to do a bit more. Yeah, we might come back to Vixen later. Gonna fight boss Cyborg right now, and we got Raven with Nora Snow Globe, so she can heal herself a bit. And we got Harley with Crown of Conduct and the level 1 Crown of Conduct on EPI. Now, I don't have on the secondary count maxed out Armor Pierce on Harley. So that's gonna be not great, because this man's got defense, he's got fortified. Also, I think he's immune to armor pierce, so that might not even matter, but regardless, I think I have enough damage to power through 75% defense. Easily enough. But we'll see how right about that I am. At the start, the damage is gonna be lower because we have no crown stacks. And using Raven plus Harley is gonna take a bit for crown to stack, because that's not like a priority, it's just something that happens organically throughout the fight. But even so, even if I did not have any crown stacks until the end of the fight, I think I would kill him, but our damage is only gonna get higher. A special 2 in there. And another one. And there we go, he's dead. We would love to be able to use this team against every single boss in this tier because they're all annoying. But sadly, there's only one League of Anarchy plus Raven. This man is a bit problematic because he's got crit immunity and also kinetic shield, which increases his defense the more power he has. And the way to deal with this is Batwoman the Drowned, though he's gonna crit resist, though Robin King, though I don't have Robin King on this account, so it's gonna be a bit more complicated than that. Because we're gonna use Batwoman the Drowned to finish this man, but it's not gonna be strong enough to kill him from full health, so for that we need to first use King with Nora Snow Globe. But just looking at my cat, he's extremely stupid. Like the meme about orange cats being dumb, it's very factual. So he's currently licking the floor. Do you know why he licks the floor? Because that's his way to tell me that he's hungry and he needs food. He doesn't meow about it, he just gets in front of me and starts licking the floor and then looks like me in between. And you know what's the funny thing? He's got food. He's definitely got food, I know for sure, but he's too dumb to realize that he's got food. Okay, King. And after this fight, I'll literally go ahead and pick him up and put him in front of the food. He realized that he has food. By the way, I was expecting to get killed by that super move and I was not paying too much attention. Okay, use that special and now kill me. Good. Yep, close. The clones are not gonna have the greatest time against this man, but... Oh, that power drains, Yeah, they're not gonna have a good time at all. There's no but. At least that clone got third special off, so that's good. And now I'm hoping he'll use a third special. Nope, nope, he used the worst special he could have. So this clone got tagged in relatively well. Now let's... Bro, it didn't now use the third special. I tried the thing where I just back up while blocking and it didn't work. Maybe I didn't press block in time. But I feel like I got staggered for a bit too long there. But yeah, we're done with percentage, well, that's as far as this goes. And I'm still gonna try and do damage with King, because every bit of damage matters here. Get the fat super move, because that doesn't usually crit anyway. Okay, 1.8 mil. Might be a 1.8 mil that matters, who knows. And even though I barely do any damage, King plus Tucker Fates is something that kind of works against this man in terms of smooth gameplay. And I don't feel like the defense that he gets is that significant, because I still deal damage. Is it the more power he has or the more power I have? I think it's the more power he has, because we had some bosses that had the same modifier, like Boss Brainiac in Rise of Krypton, if you get it, if you remember. However, with that boss, you would literally not deal damage if he was full health bar. So it's a bit weird. Let me check. Let me actually check.
Beware my power.
I think it's his power bars. Each field segment of the opponent's power bar increases their defense. Oh, it might be by my power bars, so my bad there, I guess. Still annoying, but not as bad as based on his power bar. I used this team in the past and I'm gonna try it again. I think it worked well enough, but the thing is, you can get a bit of an infinite combo by playing this exactly how you would play Harley League of Anarchy with the stun setup from a Batman character. Ideally, you want Arkham Knight Batman because that also provides you with some hazard dot damage, which I don't have here. And Dark Metal cards on her to get the crits. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. First of all, I might wanna ideally get to use super move, though it's a bit of an iffy situation because this meant power drains.
Beware my power.
Use the special too, that's great, that's the best special he could have used, and I got my super move done. It was just a matter of pushing him to the corner. Now we tag Batwoman the ground in. Now she's tagged in, she's back on the Dark Metal cards area, so she's back to doing some crits. That's how we do damage, in between tags and in between stuns. You can tag super move. Doesn't matter that he's not in the corner, because we're not gonna activate on this tagging. Our special 2. Yeah, I don't think this actually kills him. It's going well enough. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. By the way, passive stats are gonna be from a level 4 crown, a level 1 crown, and that's all because we're talking about passive stats. I also have the Dark Metal cards at level 5 on Batwoman the Drowned, which are gonna bypass some of the crits, though definitely not all of them. Some of the crit resistance on some crits, that's what I meant. Okay, get his ass stunned again. Now we're gonna get some final crits in there. And I'm gonna use a special 2 to prolong him being on the Dark Metal cards area. I may even manage to combo interrupt him once. But Sigval, why didn't you combo interrupt him the whole fight? I wouldn't be able to. I just wouldn't be able to. I know my limits. Okay, 56 mil, that's gonna be a problem because it's not high enough for me to justify using like a stronger team, and it's not low enough for this not to be a problem, so I'll most likely throw a bunch of random bad teams until he dies. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so here is another weird setup. We have just like Flash with Dark Metal cards, Cyborg with Crown for passive stats, and this man with God Killer, because I'm gonna try to cycle between Flash and Aquaman, with Aquaman providing the God Killer negative effects. I'm sorry for the sounds, the cat's just going wild at the moment. Bro, this is so cringe. This is one of the most cringe things I have ever seen. So Batwoman the Drowned is able to continue the God Killer combo if the enemy's got block disabled, right? She's able to do that. Now Aquaman is not able to do the one from a swipe down. He seems to be able to do. We're like, chill, buddy, chill. Why are you being so mean? Flash is not the best at continuing the combo from a God Killer either. I wanted to do super move, but I got all my power drained. As I said, we're just gonna throw random teams at this until it works. And this one doesn't seem to be doing that well. Okay, it worked now. He's not fast enough! And Batwoman the Drowned hits slower, and she is fast enough. How does this make any sense? How? Just... And with Flash is not reliable. Okay, super move, at least that gives me some damage. Not fast enough to transition into a swipe, even though he's faster than Batman the round. Oh boy. And I can't really rely on the stun. I mean, it worked this time. Out of spite to my talking points, but usually the stun doesn't really work.
For the Guardians.
Chill, stop hitting me with a continued combo from a special too. That should be illegal for a boss. Oh, the stun worked again. I guess I can just sit here and wait for the Dark Malakard's area to respawn. Though you see, it's not a guaranteed stun. I combo interrupted him there out of frustration and anger. That was the power of frustration and anger that got him combo interrupted. Fix Just League Flash stun, please, please. This garbage is not working. It says it has 140 something chance to stun, and it's not functioning every time. Okay, it worked more than it didn't. I guess we would have done better if I did this from the start without trying to cycle between him and Aquaman, maybe even kill this man. But yeah, this was a very lucky sequence of flash stuns. Usually they really don't seem to work. But yeah, this did okay considering the circumstances, I guess. Okay, so Puppet on Black Adam. We have Crown here, and we have Crown here at level 1. I did have a choice of using Deathstroke on Flash or something, but I feel like we should give Black Adam with Puppet a chance, because every time I've used him recently, it was to clean up something. It was a fight where I had the guarantee that he would do enough damage, and no knowledge of his full damage potential. Okay, 2 negative effects, a third, there we go. And now that's 5 with his special 2. Use a couple more specials, just building myself a bit of a buffer. Reapply the special 2, and now we can safely super move without being at risk of losing infinite power randomly. I hopefully am not gonna lose these stacks without using the special 2. Yeah, I think we're good. I've seen a Puppet Black Adam one-shot with enough ease I think it was tier 8 Gorlagrod in League Raids, which is not that amazing since we have tier 9 and tier 10 now, but still, Puppet was a huge buff to my boy Black Adam. He's kind of a damage dealer now. It's a bit less forced to say he's a damage dealer than it was in the past. Still nowhere close to the top 10 teams, but he's trying. Or to the top 6 teams, better said. He's close enough to the top 10 teams, I guess. Yeah, I don't think it will be enough to kill her. We're gonna get a good representation to how much damage this man is able to do. Not sure Power Girl was really necessary, but at this point I didn't really have much else to give him, so I was like, okay, let's just get a bit of convenience at the start of the fight. Last Quantum is definitely good for him though. And yeah, passive stats level 4 crown and level 1 crown, so there's definitely a lot of room for improvement as far as he goes.
No mercy. I am the end of you. I'll show you no mercy. I am the end of you. I'll show you no mercy. I am the
And we didn't lose power at all. Bro, just as I was saying it in the last 3 seconds of the fight, the power was lost. But yeah, 112 mil, decent attempt. He tried. But yeah, with that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.